Morning and welcome to your Daily Sparks. One of my favourite hymn writers is Fanny Jane Crosby. Fanny Crosby. She was born in 1820 and shortly after she was born, the family doctor made a tragic mistake. Instead of irrigating the infant's eyes with prescribed eye drops, he used a toxic substance. The result, Fanny was blind for life. Now, amazingly, she lived without resentment or bitterness. This gifted poet, who penned several thousand poems that were set to music, and her remarkable hymns are a chronicle of gratitude for God's blessing and all the blessings she experienced in her 95 years of life. One song in particular has universal appeal. The first stanza begins with these words, "To God be the glory, great things he has done." Isn't that something? How could Fanny attest to God's goodness when she was the victim of such a horrendous injustice? Well, obviously, she had reached the spiritual destination Paul held out as a worthy goal for his believers, including us. In spite of unpredictable circumstances, the apostle calls us to express our gratitude. He says it's God's will. The tragic events that we are exposed to in an imperfect world are not necessarily the will of God, but he does will that our response to those events be sprinkled with thanksgiving, knowing that he is still in control. It's not an easy assignment. To do this, we need to make time to give thanks to God during each and every day. Model today what Paul encouraged believers to do centuries ago. Always be thankful. And like Fanny Crosby, even if tragedy befalls you, always be thankful. Without eyes that worked, she saw more than many of us do with eyes that do work, because she sees in the Spirit. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow in Sparks.